Sergeant Matthew finally got taught a lesson. All right, he wasn't the worst individual. He wasn't nearly as bad as. He even remembers this MK Terminators because me and Matt used to fucking laugh our ass off, crack up. We used to laugh so hard at this MKA Terminators, aka Michael Manuel. Because Mike Manuel, he was hilarious. He ended up being this really bad guy from Cape Coral, Florida. Busted for child pornography. And we're talking the worst types, because I've talked to the Florida Department of whatever. And they said the stuff he was into, Tom, 10 counts of it, babies being touched, killed, raped, all this kind of stuff. Authorities executed a search warrant at Manuel's home and recovered numerous digital videos. Wow. They were storing. I bet you the mom and the dad were into it too. But they didn't arrest the mom and the dad because they have a bigger agenda than just that. Because how I know is because I know Michael and his mom and dad all have sex together, which is fully legal under the law in Florida. But it's not legal for them to have incest on the child with the help of the child pornography. Something that I believe that they have done, that the state of Florida has tried to cover up. And they're going to say, well, we didn't want to have to take their whole house away from them and all that. And his dad, David's got a .45 handgun. We're scared of that. So we only took the kid to jail. And left out the main criminals. They're not as, they don't have as much integrity as you think. All right. Well, here's Matthew, Charles Francis Earles. He was an old friend. There's his mugshot. You can find it online. He was born in 92, exactly 1 year before I was. So he's 1 year older than me. I was born in October 25th, 1993. Oh, I remember that. When I had moved down to the United States from Canada, they were putting me in the school system. And they had a choice. Either put me in the school, because I was a bigger kid, they put me in a class 1 year ahead. I was supposed to be in fourth grade because I was coming from third grade down, or you know what I mean? And they put me in on purpose in 1 year ahead. So Justin Batdorf and Matthew Earles, my friends, were older than me because I was coming from Canada, and they assumed that because I was a larger size, they put me in with the people that were 1 year older than me, which I was actually 1 year behind them. So then my mom finally held me 1 year behind and let the older ones go ahead. And I've had to deal with these older ones for years. That Justin Batdorf, this Michael Manuel was older than me. The three of them. I call them the three amigos. It's Justin Batdorf. It's goddamn Matthew Earles, and it's goddamn this Michael Manuel. Oh, there's Justin. He looks a lot like Bez Believe or something today. Not Bez Believe. I don't know. He looks like a true Floridian. He looks a lot like that Pyrex. Meatball. I guess they call him Meatball and all that down there and all that. Yeah. Yeah, Barry. Yeah, Nick Jenkins, he's the type of guy, he lets people smack him and all that. Okay? Which under law, you don't have to allow people to smack you. It's never happened to me. I think my mom smacked me before on MLK Boulevard in Florida. What was that place called? Flea Masters. My mom smacked me right in the face. When was it? I don't know. It has nothing to do with the legalities. This is the funny thing about my mom. She's very handicapped. She thinks she's like somebody in Florida and she's not and all that. And it's sad or whatever. But when she's on her high horse down in Florida, where she does not own property, she likes to walk around the flea masters like, now I call it like she has this, I had the same disease. It's like this homeless handicap disease. Anyways, when we were in this area, where was it? The food court? Okay. She smacked me for all the black men that live over here. For all the black men. She fell for it. Martin Luther King and all that. And yeah, mama smacked me. They do. Mom smack. I wish Barbara would smack Matt. But you know who Matt is? If my mom Barbara smacks me, I'll kill her. You know, and he really will. He really would. Okay, he really would. If you're a Canadian, don't go down to the United States, all right? They're going to take advantage of you. Unless you're in the mood to get taken advantage of. Same with our Asian people. Trust me, you don't want to be an American or you're going to get smacked by one of these people or killed. Same with the Indians. You're probably better. Well, I used to say that Indian boys like this were better in Canada, but you can ask my Indian friend from Brampton what happened with that bad Airbnb guy. It's not what you think. Like he'll tell you. Oh, my Airbnb guy have guns. He kill people. He beat me up, all that. It's gone way out of control, even in Canada. The Prime Minister doesn't give a flying fuck. They're hiding these Airbnb people. Like, they're hiding these people. It's not like this. It's, what's his name? Aladdin Herrera, 5 Clover Bloom Road. He has an Indian tenant. Here he is right here. And guess what? I'll bet you $1 million. Yeah, real $1 million. If you go into that house and check the evidence, you have a guilty man. This is what he looks like. He murders people at his house, 5 Clover Bloom Road in Brampton. The lawyer's going to tell him, good luck, buddy. You know, it's already too late for you in 5 Clover Bloom Road. All right? Beware of this place. They list it on Airbnb. I was there for 1 month. Next thing you know, he's trying to shoot and kill me. Actually, what happened was I went downstairs and there were dead bodies downstairs. And then, no, there were a couple different things. First, I heard, he had a Kijiji person over for work, renovations. So he had this guy. I was renting the room from them, and everything seemed normal. And then they had a guy off Kijiji coming to do renovations like they do normally. So I said, oh my gosh, yeah, this guy's a higher up or something. But at the same time, I respect my fellow Canadian citizens that were doing the renovations, and I equal respect. Next thing you know, the renovation guy got murdered. And he stole the renovations from him. All I heard was I have a family or I have a wife or something. And then I heard the gunshots. This is right here in Canada. This is when I was like, holy heck. And then I was like stuck in his room. So I was renting a room. So he had the gun. I didn't have a gun at the time. I was just a kid renting a room from this old guy named Alden Herrera. And then same with the contractors. And then he just had them do the floor and all that and shot him. And then it all started to add up. And then when I tried to escape, he tried to kill me or whatever. All right. Or I didn't even try to escape. He tried to kill me in the bedroom and I had to run away, call the cops. The cops had sex with him when I was there because I wasn't a rich person with a Lamborghini. They started to have sex and try to kill me. I ran away I left my laptop and and all that. And then this is the video, the only thing that I've ever had to warn people what's going on here in Canada.